Good day, good afternoon, and good evening, members of the Billion Corn all over the world. My name is Emmanuel Tiniswa. We are going to waste no time this time around. We have got an article of the Send Button meeting, which is taking place today. Allow me to go and share this with you. And remember, this is my 365 live broadcast in this community. Now let's go to the screen sharing. I've got this article that I would love us to cover. This is going to be a long read for us. Today, as you know, we have the Send Button meeting. I was just going through the article. Let us read and understand as to what is going to happen. Particularly, we have changed using the YouTube. We are now using the Zoom, so people are not going to be able to attend to this Send Button live. Hence, I want us to share this with you. Today, the 12th of August 2019, we have the Send Button meetings taking place. We have got these articles here. These are the our Send Button host. Let me just read the first paragraph. It says, due to a change in the YouTube platform as of August 1st, our Send Button host will not be able to share their screen if they use YouTube Live. Or some of them may provide a link to a Zoom link to a Zoom Live broadcast instead in order to share their screen. But the number of participants that can join may be limited to only 100 during the live broadcast. So if they use Zoom, they will have to record it and then upload it to YouTube to watch after they conclude the live Zoom broadcast. Right, let me just skip up this one. This one shows our hosts. We have got 10 Send Button hosts, the English, the Hindi, the Meitei, the Bangla, the Telugu. There are 10, the French, and the Bengal, the Telugu, this Indonesia, and Tagalog. This is a nice poster that we have. It says here, if you have ever wondered why we call this Send Button meetings, it is because admin will turn off the send buttons of both buyer and seller of any transactions if TPC is discounted. I would like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TPC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into the TPC community very low. We are on a mission to end the poor, to help the poor rise out of poverty. So we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and our admin structure. And with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free. We are self-regulated, and we are private. Now, transactions over 400 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grains will result in the TPC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transactions to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent the discounting of our coins. These are our house rules, guys. Contact the TPC commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grains or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size is being done for something of equal value to prevent the massive discounting of our coins. Now, TPC admin pays the salary of the TPC admin pays the salary of the TPC commissioner, who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their their lawful value, and we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TPC commissioner, and this is just one way admin supports the TPC commissioner community with the admin fees collected ongoing. English Bitcoin contest. First place is Anity Carol in the English. Second place is Yosef Sumaila. Third place is Kafando Richard Ferdinand. You can see these are the posters. These are the posters here. And it goes on to say French Bitcoin contest. First place Mbe Derek. Second place Kameni. Third place Niankam. These are the what? These are the posters. Tagalog Bitcoin contest, first place is Fletcher, second place Doula Betin, third place Ndoja Delphine. These are the posters. First place 200 grains is equal to $626.79, which is equal to 0.05508 BTC. Second place is 100 grains, which is equal to 303 rands 40. And equivalent to 0.02755 BTC. Third place is 50 grains, 156 US dollars 70, equivalent to 0.01377 BTC. This is the proof of the English payment by our admin. This one is the French payment. This one is Tagalog payment. We have 9 people who are getting the Bitcoin contest monies so far, and this is the total number that has been signed last week, 1,339. It says here we have analyzed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that the TPC members in the Philippines led the whole TPC community in growth with 30 contestants and 351 paid signups last week. 37 countries had 305 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 2,656 members in it. Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, India, Ivory Coast, South Africa, Burkina Faso, Bangladesh, Uganda, Burundi, United States, Greece, Zaire, Japan, and Papua New Guinea were all strong contenders last week with double-digit and triple-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 890 merchants now, and as that number grows, it will be easier to share the TPC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages, such as Russian, Greek, Japanese. We are seeing good growth there. This is the option of becoming a full-timer. We are now familiar with this option here. It says if you have not updated your KCPO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid signups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of KCPO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid signups that they needed to qualify as a full-timer. Guys, let us become full-timers. It goes on to say, I would like to encourage all of our full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and do their best to win the Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I am personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the request comes in, and doing so in less than 24 hours of the request. Also, take heed of the 2019 promotion, guys, which is going on. Members are supposed to do transactions with their sponsors in order for them to get at least 1 full TPC coin during the promotions time. A purchase of 40 grains of Kringlies will entitle you to at least get a whole TPC coin and maximizes your cookie rewards for recruiting new members into TPC. 1 TPC coin today is worth $10,138,611.56, and $10 million is a massive amount of money. Even a transaction as small as 4 grains is rewarded to 2 See that chart above. If you have not completed the transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TPC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available. So become a TPC broadcaster today. Now, the migration, guys, the migration issue. It says, I can't still understand why everyone hasn't already migrated. I'm giving you notice now. We will terminate the TPC004 archive soon. You snooze, you lose. For goodness sake, TPC004 migration ended at the end of July in 2018. We set up the archive as a courtesy for the Johnny Come Lately's. Well, Johnny, you are about to lose all of your TPC coins because when we closed the archive, if your coins are still in it, you will lose them. All if you didn't get them, all moved out of the archive over to a TPC009 wallet. This is a fair warning. We will close the TPC004 archive on August 22nd, guys, next week, 2019. You must pay the 8 grains admin fee before you can move your coins over to the TPC009 wallet. And the instructions are located on the account payment page that explains the process of how to move your coins out of the TPC004 archive. It's a shame because out of the 1,768,294 that are still archived, 80,593 have over one whole TPC coin in them. This is the end run. Right now, to reach out of our objective of 1 billion members, that started on August 1st, 2019. We can no longer wait, so we have to presume that they abandoned ship. They have abandoned ship, and the booty they have left behind was no value to them. That was a major miscalculation on their part about TPC. If the move is not completed by the end of the day, August 22nd, 2019, then it is too late for them as August 23rd, 2019, and forever after that. Guys, this is a serious story. This is 80,593 have over one whole TPC. 1,768,294 are still archived. This is not good news either. Let us help our guys there. Let us sing this song wider. Right. The 90-day retirement video is really the best approach to sharing TPC right now. The beautiful thing about it is that it is self-contained. The Bitcoin bounties add up quickly to create a passive residual income, and the analysis is so simple. Take the highest pay a person has ever earned within a single month of their entire life and divide that amount by $12. The answer shows how many recruits that a person needs to recruit in order to be able to retire on the Bitcoin bounties. The admin fee will always be needed, and the admin will keep adding value to what members get in return of paying that fee. So the Bitcoin bounties are forever and the perfect way to have a passive residual income that could even be passed on to the next generation. In some countries, you can retire on just 10 recruits, and members that use the 90-day retirement plan approach find it easy to recruit. They don't have to worry about the price of the TPC coin or how many merchants we have right now, or any of the common concerns that people bring up when they are looking up at purchasing a cryptocurrency. The 90-day retirement approach puts all the emphasis on that fact that the Bitcoin bounties make retirement possibly 90 days or less. The TPC coin becomes secondary to that fact. We are in the distribution phase of the TPC and have a ways to go before we will have a full-blown TPC kringle economy. So the 90-day retirement plan puts the focus on what is easily delivered right now. Bitcoin bounties paid daily on a passive residual basis. Then we have got this link here that you can always suit yourself, go into this one. get more. Then this is the full-timer option. You can change your language. It says we have 3 Bitcoin contests happening right now: English, Tagalog, and French. If you didn't know, follow the instructions last week to change your language by placing the correct keyword into the send button meeting of the language you want to switch to. Then you will be in the default language, English, this week. In order to switch to a different language for the next week, you have to go into the bottom of the profile page of KCPO and make that change this week. Then we have got this wonderful growth chart here showing the growth of TPC these days. Since we began the August promotion, you can see for yourself it is rising higher. It's going up. The month of August is going to be hyper growth month. We shall be seeing the growth in TPC as a result of the Bitcoin, of the admin credits. All over these numbers, this chart, the August promo has succeeded already in creating explosive growth. Admin credits are highly responsible for moving the daily growth of new members from 2-digit numbers to 4-digit numbers, and soon to be 5-digit numbers and beyond. We are solidly on the exponential curve of momentum. The 1,111,111 billionaire positions will be all filled within a couple of more weeks from now. I heard your cries to finish the distribution phase before our November redemption, and I'm putting out all of the stops and removing all of the obstacles in the way. The new policy that all TPC billionaires will have to pay the admin fee and become full-timers will wash out all of the clowns doing harmful exchanges, and also all of those that are buying or selling TPC 009 wallets. The combination of the admin credits and rapid rewards will create all of the new TPC billionaires that we will need to fill all of those positions. If they fail to complete the rapid rewards challenge in time, then they can do a 40 grains transaction to fill those spots now over the next couple of weeks. Either way, we will finally fill all of the billionaires positions now. Whether the old TPC members keep up with that, with what is going on or not, I have seen your complaints and have heard your cries. You want to unlock the value of your TPC 009 wallets, make them easily spendable. So as of August the 1st, 2019, we are doing all that we can to make that happen as fast as possible. Merchant promo coming in September, the merchant promo. It says we need more merchants fast, so we will give merchants an admin credit deal times 50 per week. They will get 2 additional admin credits every time they use the last 2 admin credits up to 50 times a week. In other words, up to 100 admin credits a week during September to use to sign up as many as 400 of their customers in September. This could create a $40,000 to $5,000 monthly passive residual income for all of them starting in October. Do you realize that 400 times 400 times 400 times 400 is over 1 billion people? This is going to be huge. Woo! This is going to be huge. This September one is so huge. The merchants promo is even huge. This shows that the TPC admin is for sure in serious business with all of us. Ours is to rally behind and support the admin on everything. This is a wonderful article, guys. This is a wonderful article that we need to heed, that we need to take care of it. The send button meetings, all of us need to attend. All of us full-timers, we must see to it that we make an effort of recruiting our new people every week and take part in the Bitcoin contest to be able to win also through the Bitcoin bounties that admin pays for us. We also need to advise our fellow colleagues, those who have not yet migrated from TPC004 wallet to TPC009. Come next week, the 22nd of August, guys, many people are going to lose. Over 1 million, 1.7 million people are still having their coins in the TPC004 wallet. Just imagine, people who have abandoned TPC. Some have lost contacts with their sponsors. And the admin has been so much generous to allow their codes being kept in the archive since last year, 2019, July, 2018, sorry, up to now. They have been held in a courtesy archive file. Now it is time that we need to move forward. If those people are not found, no way. Unfortunately, admin has no any other means other than to close the archive file so that we can move forward with people who are concerned, with people who are faithful, with people who always know what they want. And it's an unfortunate case. The number is too much. The number is too much. But what can admin do if people cannot avail themselves? Those people are supposed to come back, but let us try before the 22nd and share this common article, this message, and spread it all over through our various locations of the globe. The archive, TP004 archive, will be closing on the 22nd of August 2019. Let us take it of these guys. I think this is going to shed light as well. I am also playing that particular role to share this particular message throughout the globe. There is a lot happening nowadays in TPC. All TPC billionaires, they have to pay their monthly admin fee of 22 US dollars, which is our 8th grade. Let us assist our admin. Admin needs these fees to run the affairs of the TPC office. Remember, we are private, self-regulated, and self-funded. So these admin fees, they assist a lot in moving us ahead. May God bless you as you listen to my broadcast, and please subscribe to my channels every time so that we can as well deliberate on these issues and always share common updates in the Billion Code. May God bless you. Bye for now. Till we meet again in my next contribution. I thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Lue.